Hello everybody and welcome to another author interview at InHouse Publishing, and joining me today is Levi Lincoln. G'day Levi, how are you?
Hey Ocean, how are you?
Not too bad mate, not too bad. Now today we're talking about Adventure Story.
Adventure Story is my new book.
Your new book, fresh off the press. Literally today is the day that Levi's holding his first bound book in his hands. How does it feel, mate?
It's a very good feeling, Ocean. A very good feeling, yes.
How about you tell us a bit about it? What is it about?
Well, it's as the title implies, it's an adventure story. Starts off in Germany during the Baden Revolution way back in around about 1848, and it tells a story of an 11-year-old boy and his family escaping that situation, crossing the Atlantic to end up in New York, and of course. The adventure starts pretty much there.
So it's a pioneering story in the States in the 1800s.
Very much so, yeah. And it brings a lot of characters into the book. And one at a time, I've attempted to introduce them so they grow with you into the book as it goes on. If you can follow what I've tried to do there, I think you can. But yeah, so
okay,
that's the beginning. I can't tell you the end.
No, I'm trying to stop you because I think you're about to tell us what goes on in the adventure story and we can't have that.
No.
This book has been inspired by your own history, yeah?
Yes, yeah.
Tell us a bit about that.
Well, my grandfather is probably the main inspiration. I really started to write a book that probably incorporated his life more than the story here does. But the main thing is that period of time, going back to the 1860s to 1880s, was a very, very difficult time for a lot of people, and how it all happened and how it all evolved is one of those things that I think we shouldn't forget ever. And to look at one whole population of people like the American Indians and what happened to them, that's near to my heart, of course, but it's one of those things that I think we should not forget. And as long as we keep reading stories, and even though they're a little bit exaggerated and they might be part fiction, it's still good to go there.
But it is a massive part of our history and where we've come from, and whether it's from the States or New Zealand or Australia, we all have a history that's built our country, and I think you're recognising that and appreciating that by telling an adventure story.
Yeah. It sort of started too when I first became interested in writing the book itself. My grandfather is a half American Indian, and when I found that out, and I went a little bit further into it, you keep finding out more and more and more, and all of a sudden you get lost in it. And when you get lost in it, you write a book.
Which you want other people to get lost in, and that's one of the reasons we write fiction, is escapism, to step away from the hustle and the bustle, to sit on the beach, hold a great story, and go on an adventure.
Yes.
Now, if we look at what we want these people to get out of your book, what do you want them to take home from this?
Oh, enjoyment.
Fun.
A lot of enjoyment, and if they can escape any part of the life they don't want to live anymore, just for a little while, it's good. It's fun. That's what it's supposed to be.
And like I just said, I think with movies, with music, and especially with books and the stories that we have to tell, I think that's what we're doing. Is we're giving people the opportunity to escape into a land where they create the visuals. They create the pictures.
Yeah.
What's next for Levi Lincoln?
I've got a lot of work to do to get this out into the marketplace so people enjoy reading it. That'll be the first cap off the rank, and I think you've made that abundantly clear that I've got a job to do. So that's first, and the next thing after that, I might sit back and read my book.
Again. Well, I mean, we've just finished our third mentoring session together before we did this interview. And one of the things, a whole lot of light bells went off for me, because obviously you living in the Sunshine Coast now in Australia and being able to market the book here locally is a huge thing. However, let's not forget you've got that accent, that Colorado, United States accent.
Yeah.
We've got a big market over there, my friend.
Yeah, I've really tried hard to localize my accent.
You've done pretty bad.
Yeah, it just won't go away, Ocean. It won't go away. It's like the Scottish man, it gets thicker the longer he's away from home.
Well, I mean, I'm lucky, man. I come from New Zealand, so I can sort of fit in there. But look, I think that the exciting thing ahead of both of us now is that, yes, we want to market the book in Australia and we want to get a lot of people enjoying the adventure story. But we're going to be able to take a bit of this back to your hometown. And you've been here a long time.
Yes,
It's good to reconnect.
I was born in Sioux City, Iowa, but I was raised in Denver, Colorado, or Lakewood, Colorado, I should say that. Lakewood's become a city in its own right after many, many years of trying. But yeah, so that was my kind of home turf where I started. And yeah, I've still got a lot of friends there. And yeah, I intend to let every one of them know that I've got the book. And a lot of them would be surprised because I wasn't very good in English. And so it'll be fun to get the reaction of those guys.
It will be. It's going to be a lot of fun marketing and promoting Adventure Story. And now it's your guys' turn. If you would like to get a copy of Levi's new book, Adventure Story, that is the website on the bottom of the screen. Check it out. And of course, for everybody watching overseas, specifically over in the States, go and check out Amazon. It's available there too. Levi, thanks, my friend.
Thank you, Ocean.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
See you guys again soon.